We have our minority spokesperson, Paul Schimpf, with us, and myself, who I very much wanted to sub in to the committee. And certainly it was very informational. We heard from Director of Veterans Affairs, Erica Jeffries. We heard from our Illinois Department of Public Health.
This was a very important hearing because there had been a lot of information put out about the deaths at the Quincy Veterans Home. There were important questions that needed to be answered regarding the safety of the veterans that are living in the home, and what is the state of their exposure to Legionella bacteria right now. And I thought that both directors did a tremendous job answering some tough questions, giving very credible explanations for why they took the actions that they did. The bottom line is there were no good solutions. We had a very vulnerable population that was exposed to a Legionella outbreak. I think the state made the best decisions possible with the information that was available to it at the time. And I think you can really, the ultimate judge are the residents of the Veterans Home themselves. And one of the facts that came out today was once the residents of the Veterans Home had all the information, almost all of them chose to stay. There was just one resident who opted to leave, but the rest decided to stay because they realized that this is the place where they can get the best care.
What we found is that Legionella is a very complex bacteria that exists everywhere, and you always want to eradicate it. And we had a period of about 3 weeks where we eradicated the dangers that year, and have had very, very few instances in positive testing for Legionella since then. Certainly we had a death in the fall of 2017, and we heard testimony on that, and I think very much the public is, certainly in our community, is satisfied that the remedial water treatment and all the proactive measures that are taken with the testing of the water many times a day, and the care that's given to the victims or the residents is above and beyond what's done in any other nursing home within the state. And so we'll continue to have hearings and look at this, but right now I think it was a good first start to giving the other side of the story, because we want to do a full picture of what happened, what we're doing to remediate, and so that we never have such instances again at our veterans home or any other facility in the state.
The hearings today really demonstrated, in my opinion, that Director Jeffries and Director Shaw are both very, very dedicated to finding out what can be done to make the conditions as safe as possible. This is something that, the governor has spent a week at the Veterans Home talking with staff, learning about the situation firsthand. I think that you can always do better, and hindsight is always 20/20. But at the same time, I am confident that Director Jeffries and Director Shaw are both giving this their full attention, and that they are both doing what they think is necessary to make sure that our veterans are safe.